So today we'll study chapter number 8, Human Capital Formation in India. It also comes under second unit, Current Challenges Facing Indian Economy. So this is also one of the problems facing Indian economy, human capital formation in India. First, what is the definition of human capital? Human capital refers to the stock of skill and expertise of a nation at a point of time. Since it is a stock concept, therefore it is measured at a point of time. So last year we have studied what is the difference between stock and flow. Stock is always measured at a point of time, whereas flow is measured during a period of time. So, human capital is a stock concept. Therefore, it is measured at a point of time and it measures for skill and expertise. How many people in India are professionals, educated, and they are trained? So, those people are counted under human capital. Second is human capital formation. Human capital formation is the process of acquiring and increasing the number of persons who have the skill, education, and experience which are essential for economic, social, and political development of the country. That means human capital formation is a process. It is not one point affair, means it is a process. It goes on and on and on. Process of acquiring and increasing the number of persons who have skill, education, and experience, means those who are professionals, means increasing doctors, educated people, engineers, they are increasing. So they are in adding to human capital formation, which are essential because educated people, skilled people are essential. They are important for economic development of a country, means income will increase because of, if they are educated, society will develop, politically we will develop. So that is why human capital formation is very essential. Human capital formation is the addition stock of abilities and skill among the population of the countries. So it is increasing such type of population who is educated, able, skilled, is known as human capital formation. Now, what is physical capital? Because it is different from human capital. Physical capital refers to the stock of produced means of production. Means physical capital means machines. Machines are used for increasing the production of a country. So this is known as physical capital. Now, after this, we'll study sources of human capital formation. Sources means what are the factors which determine human capital formation. कौन से ऐसी चीजें हैं, factors हैं जो human capital formation को affect करते, which affect human capital formation. So we'll study that. First is expenditure on education. एक्सपेंडिचर, एजुकेशन इज वेरी इम्पोर्टेंट. इस पे जितना खर्चा ज्यादा होगा, अगर गवर्नमेंट ज्यादा खर्च करेगी, हम लोग एजुकेशन में ज्यादा खर्चा करेंगे, तो ह्यूमन कैपिटल फॉर्मेशन बढ़ेगा. सेकेंड इज एक्सपेंडिचर ऑन हेल्थ. इफ वी आर spending more on a health, तो उससे क्या होगा, we'll become healthy, we'll become efficient, we'll become productive. Third is on the job training. On the job training means those who are already on the job, they also have to get training, because to get updated knowledge. So on the job training also affects human capital formation. Fourth is migration. Migration, why migration? Because jobs, for getting those jobs people have to go from one place to another. So migration also contributes to human capital formation. Fifth is study programs for adults, because we if when adults are not educated, So they won't understand the importance of education. They won't let their children to be educated. So study programs for adults also increases human capital formation. Sixth is expenditure on information. Updated knowledge is very essential for increasing human capital formation. That is why the expenditure on information is also, it also contributes, or it is a source of human capital formation. Now we'll study role of human capital formation. Role means importance. What is the importance of human capital formation for a country? Or we can say human capital formation, what is the relationship between human capital formation and economic growth? First, higher productivity of physical capital. If human capital formation is more, then productivity of physical capital will also be high, because skilled people will use physical capital. They will increase the productivity of physical capital also, because of the human capital form increase in human capital formation, physical capital also increases. Second is innovative and technological improvement. Innovative means new ideas, and technological improve. If we are technologically sound, then it will increase human capital formation. Third, key role of development strategy. Development strategy. If our strategy is very good, then it will also increase human capital formation. Fourth, improvement in quality of life. If we are more skilled, we are more educated, it will increase the quality of our life. Fifth is enhancement of productivity of human capital. So, if human capital formation also enhances, increases the productivity of human capital, we become more skilled, our productivity increases. So it increases human economic growth. Sixth is positive change in attitude. If we are skilled, we are educated, our attitude will be different from the person who are not so educated. So this is the role of human capital formation. Children, you study these points and you do classwork, you note down all these points and do question answers as homework.